President Muhammadu Buhari returns to Nigeria after health checkup in London. Former Governor Yari canvasses support for APC candidates. Progressive State Commissioners of Information, Media and Communication held a crucial meeting in Lokoja. On business, domestic airlines ask court to terminate federal government Ethiopian deal. And on the international scene, Turkey accuses blacklisted Kurdistan group of Istanbul attack. And on sports, Cristiano Ronaldo says he felt betrayed by Manchester United. Hello, welcome to Standard Voice News Channel. I'm Fawzi Ibrahim. President Muhammadu Buhari has returned to the country after his visit to check his health in the UK. In a message published by his special advisor on media, Malam Garba Shehu, a Twitter page, on Sunday evening said the president had landed in Abuja, the capital city of the country. The president spent almost 2 weeks in London after he left the country on October 31st to have his health checked. During the visit, President Muhammadu Buhari visited King Charles III at his palace in Buckingham. APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu and party chairman Ahmadu Abdullahi met with President Muhammadu Buhari on Sunday, November 13, 2022. Tinubu was accompanied to the meeting by APC National Chairman Senator Abdullahi Adamu. The meeting held hours after the president returned from a 2-week medical vacation in London. The president official jet touched down at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, around 7 p.m. on Sunday, while opposition parties like the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party have since launched their campaigns for the 2023 election. The ruling party is yet to officially flag off its presidential campaign, apparently waiting Buhari's return from London. The campaign teams of the presidential candidate of the 3 leading political parties, the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, were yesterday locked in Bakery over fake news and hate speech. Tinubu's campaign fired at first salvo as its Director of Media and Publicity, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, in a statement accused Atiku and Obi of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu in the hope of getting the former Lagos State Governor disqualified, which he said would not help the presidential quest of the Doe. Responding in kind, the Atiku Okowa Presidential Campaign Organization asked Tinubu to come clean about his complicity in the alleged illicit drug-related forfeiture of $460,000 to authorities in the United States. Instead of trying to divert attention, in like manner, the Obidati campaign of the Labour Party asked its APC counterpart to look within its rank for those responsible for the alleged forgery of the letter-headed paper of the Independent National Electoral Commission to issue a fake statement saying it was the present that a party whose candidate had a record of falsification of document would have the effrontery to accuse innocent people of doing the same. The former governor of Zamfara State, Abdul Aziz Yari Abubakar, has called on the electorate to support candidate of the All Progressive Congress at all levels. Yari, who is the senatorial candidate of the APC in Zamfara West, urged people to come out and vote massively for APC presidential candidates, governorship, senatorial, House of Reps, and all candidates in the state, saying the party has a development blueprint for all Nigerians. He spoke on Sunday during the flag-off of his senatorial campaign in Talata, Mafara. The former governor expressed optimism that the APC would deliver at all levels in 2023. According to him, Tinubu, as APC presidential candidate, has a comprehensive blueprint for the betterment of all come 2023. Those are the occasion where the former governor Mahmouda Aliyu Shinkafi, former deputy governor Mukhtar Ahmad Anka, former minister of state foreign affairs Tijani Yahaya Kaura, and top APC supporters in the states. Senate Committee on Works has said there is no going back on its decision to remove the Council of the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria for the 2023 budget. This is just as a council member explained on the condition of a non-meeting on Sunday that Corin has not been able to remit any money to the Federation account since the exit of the former registrar from office on March 15, 2022. The Senate Committee on Works, chaired by Senator Adamu Aleru, had vowed to give the professional body a zero allocation in the 2023 fiscal year. Troubled stated when the Registrar of Quarren, Ademola Bello, was asked to defend how the 2022 budget allocation was utilized, as well as the achievement of Quarren in the year under review. Progressive State Commissioners of Information, Media and Communication held a crucial meeting in Lokoja, the Kogi state capital. Our correspondent, Zainab Abdulwasiu, has more.
In his opening address, the state governor, Alhaji Yahya Bello, who was represented by his deputy, Edward David Onoja, appealed to the participants to visit some of the works performed by Governor Yahya Bello.
Just a few of the infrastructural strides embarked upon in the last 6 years plus.
In his welcome address, Kogi State Commissioner of Information, Mr. Kingsley Femi Fanwu, thanked the state government for accommodating the meeting.
I welcome you to the Conference of Opportunities. Right from the airport yesterday, my colleagues were full of gratitude to the government of Kogi State for the show of hospitality, for the manner the organizers and our protocols department handle the whole process.
Speaking after the meetings of the State Commissioner of Information, Alhaji Ibrahim Magaji Dosera said the aim and central focus of the meeting were to deliberate on fake news in the APC-led states.
A media industry has been turned to be a kind of money-making venture, which it shouldn't be. Whoever knows media business should understand that it is purely for the protection of the rights of the people and giving opportunity to those who cannot be heard due to their inability or due to lack of capacity to be heard. And that is why the journalists, press particularly, is given that freedom of speech, freedom of going into anywhere to search for information for the use of public.
Mr. Dosero further said the purpose for which the press was established is being diverted towards other interests, which is not proper.
And that is why we, the commissioners of APC State, feel obliged to come to Kogi State to look at the problems, the issues that are likely to cause disunity, lack of harmony, and bringing backward in our societies, to discuss on these issues and to come out with the solutions that we feel if we follow the advice taken from this meeting, Nigeria will be a safe place for everybody to live.
Zainab Abdulwasiu reporting for Standard Voice Television.
Troops of the Nigerian Army have neutralized 2 bandits while repelling an attack by the criminal elements in Kankomi village in Chukwu local government area of Kaduna State on Sunday. This was disclosed in a statement by the State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, who also said that other bandits escaped with gunshot wounds. According to the Commissioner, attackers made an attempt to infiltrate the location housing the troops. However, the vigilance troops in response engaged them in a fierce gun drill, which lasted for over an hour. This, he explained, resulted in the elimination of one of the terrorists who was wearing military camouflage combat gear, while others escaped with bullet wounds. The troops recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 7 AK-47 magazine, 7 rounds of ammunition, and 5 locally made grenades from the bandits. Coalition of Orphanage and Children Home in Nigeria has advocated for a health insurance policy for children living in orphanage homes. The president of the coalition, Senator Eze Ijoku, who made the call during the road walk in Abuja at the weekend, said the government can also direct hospitals to give special rates to orphans registered with them as a form of aid to the orphans. Ijoku declared the lack of support by government at all levels for orphanage in the country, stating that it is sad that the government had failed to cater for the need of orphans living in orphanage and children's home in different parts of Nigeria. He found that the orphans have become Nigeria's forgotten children because no one is interested in children living in the orphanage except the orphanage owners. The president of the coalition pointed out that the government has done nothing for those orphanage children, adding that some who are in primary, secondary and tertiary schools are poorly chartered by the orphanage owners. And on business, the National Career Project may be stopped by the court as domestic airlines have taken the federal government and its foreign technical partners and majority stakeholders to court. About 8 local airlines and their association took the government to court on Friday, listing Nigeria's Air Ethiopian Airline, Minister of Aviation Hadi Sirika, the Attorney General of the Federation Abakar Manelmi as defendant. Among other prayers, the indigenous airlines want the court to stop the national career deal and withdraw the air transport license already issued to the Nigerian Air by the federal government, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. They also claim that the firm which served as transaction advisor for the transaction was incorporated in March last year and alleged that the company was linked to the aviation minister. The local airlines further alleged that ATL issued to Nigerian Air did not pass through the normal security clearance. According to them, the federal government partnership with Ethiopian Airlines on the project will send domestic airlines out of business by opening up the domestic air travel market to Ethiopian Airlines. And on the international scene, Turkey's interior minister accused the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party on Monday for responsibilities of a bombing in a busy Istanbul street that killed 6 people and wounded 6, saying more than 20 people have been arrested. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip landed in the Indonesian resort island in Bali for a G20 summit of the world's leading economies shortly after his government accused the PKK of being behind Sunday's blast, which wounded 81 people. He had called the bombing a vile attack before leaving for the summit and saying it had smell of terror. And on sport, over to Umukoso Mohammed.
Thank you, Fauzia Ibrahim. Now in sport news. Cristiano Ronaldo said he felt betrayed by Manchester United and has been forced out of the club. Ronaldo promised in August he will give his version of life at Old Trafford after failing to secure a move away from United to a club playing in Champions League as he had hoped. The veteran Portuguese has now broken his silence in a wide-ranging interview with Piers Morgan for Talk TV. United, who beat Fulham 2-1 on Sunday, are 5th in the Premier League in manager Ten Hag's 4th season in charge. When asked if United's hierarchy were trying to force him out of the club, Ronaldo said in the affirmative. Ronaldo has not played because of an unspecified illness since he captained United in their 3-1 defeat at Aston Villa on 6 November. He was dropped for the Premier League game at Chelsea last month by Ten Hag after refusing to come on as a substitute against Tottenham 3 days earlier. Thanks for joining us for the sport updates. Umukusum Muhammad. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Umukusum. That has been the news from Standard Voice Television. To end the news, here's a recap of the major headlines. President Muhammadu Buhari returns to Nigeria after health checkup in London. Former Governor Yari converses support for APC candidates. Progressive State Commissioners of Information, Media and Communication held a crucial meeting in Lokoja. On business, domestic airlines ask court to terminate federal government Ethiopian deal. And on the international scene, Turkey accuses blacklisted Kurdistan group of Istanbul attack. And on sports, Cristiano Ronaldo says he felt betrayed by Manchester United. That's the news. Thanks for watching. I'm Fauzia Ibrahim. Do have a nice day.